The old original wooden church had 4 cornerstones that were sitting on like that, and that's the only one we could find.
Do y'all know what happened to the original building?
Burnt down. Yeah.
That used to be on the road. I think it's amazing to have a church that's been around for 200 years. I don't think there's probably more than maybe 1 or 2 other churches in Georgia that has that. I've been trying to research that.
That was at my house. I don't remember who bought that, but my great-grandmother was the communion steward at the church, and they would grow the grapes and grow the wine and have the communion. Well, one time there was a bumper crop of grapes, and they sold some wine. And after that, that vine never produced any more grapes. As Mama tell that story.
The church is located on 212, but this is the old road. The old stagecoach road crossed at the end of Meriwether Point at Humber Ferry. At that time, there was no bridge. One bunch was fighting to put the bridge in, and Mr. Humber wanted to keep his ferry there.
Carl Vinson.
You remember about that?
Yeah.
First case he had was defending one of the families about, they went up there and chopped the bridge down.
See, the community started coming together back in the 1940s.
Yeah.
My mother and I
Right.
and Barbara moved out here.
Early.
Yeah, and they were not having Sunday school here. They were
Right.
having preaching once a month.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother got the key from Ms. Little and came up here with me and Barbara, and we had Sunday school.
A lot of history under this ground, isn't there?
Yeah, and you see there's a lot of little dips, and we got little red flags in them. We know they're graves, but we don't know anything about them.
What have you been doing to try to see if you can find out more?
Just looking in like Union Recorder, old recorders, and seeing what they have to say. Haven't found a whole lot on them.
Must be like looking for a needle in a haystack, pretty much.
It is.
Yeah, I had some radar imaging done out there, like they had at Memory Hill Cemetery. The guy came with a machine, and he can see where the graves are. This website for historic rural churches in Georgia, hrcga.org. They're trying to get more churches to register. They're just interested in how Christianity spread across Georgia, and these rural churches had a lot to do with it. Our society is just crumbling all around us, and we're trying to keep it together. These guys have done a great job of just keeping it up and keeping it open and keeping it going. You know, that's the main thing, is to keep the word, keep spreading the word, you know.